So yeah, been 3 weeks since I messed with the car until today. I threw my back out real bad, and I've been babying it, trying to get better so I can do all this stuff. And then I watched Pole Barn Garage's latest video, and Dalton made a comment that kind of hit a chord. He said, just get out there and do it. Quit using the excuses like you hurt or you don't have the time. And I decided to get out here this morning and actually got the mounts marked, 2 holes drilled on each one and bolted in. That's enough to hold it up. So we're gonna stick it back in and see how it fits. And now it's time for the big reveal. Engine is sitting on the mounts, bolted down, fits perfect. But I still gotta pull it out one more time. I gotta weld. I can't show you here. The bottom. I'm gonna tack weld the bottom all the way across, and maybe throw a tack weld in that upper bolt hole. And then I got a couple over here I want to tack in just to make sure it's going to stay. So yeah. So now I get to yank it back out again. Hooray. All right. So everything's got those tack welded around where I couldn't get bolts. Got everything painted back up all nice and pretty. Now it's time to set her in, hopefully for the very last time. And voila, engine is in. And I pray to God I don't have to pull it back out anytime soon. Now the next part is pulling that transmission to put that one in. And before you say anything, I didn't feel like dicking with it. It is a bitch getting the tranny in and out of this thing. So I figured I'd leave the C4 in it, make sure the motor was sitting where it needed to be back, get the mounts in, all that shit. Then I'll put this thing up in the air and pull that tranny, get that tranny in, do a filter change and fluid change on it. And yeah, then it's all figuring out the fuel, the Duraspark. I gotta get a new throttle cable from a newer Pinto because this one's too short. Where is it? Right there. This thing's about 1.5 inches, 2 inches too short. Reroute that vacuum can over to here or something. What else? Oh, alternator. Originally, the alternator was over here. Not originally, but where John had it. So I need to move all those wires hanging out of that boot. Runs all the way over here to the voltage regulator, and then reroute them back this way to go to the factory mount. I will have to come up with a bottom because the power steering unit was the adjuster for the alternator belt, but this car isn't power steering. So yay, fun times. So all in all, great way to spend my 49th birthday. Yay. I don't give a shit about birthdays anymore. But I figured I would take the time to get this done. Like I said, I've been putting it off. Dalton at Pole Barn Garage on his video with the 64 Malibu made a comment that really struck a chord. That you need to get out there and do shit. You can't just keep making excuses, and I have been this whole time. Last 2 months, well, yeah, the last 3 weeks was my back. But now I'm better, so I figured I might as well just do it. I'm going to get some help out here for the transmission there, because I can't, there's no way I don't think I did it by myself the last time. It's heavy little shit. But yeah, so stay tuned. Next one will be the tranny. Oh, and I did, radiator does fit, downpipe fits, but I will have to put a pusher fan on because There isn't enough room inside. Most people say you just move the radiator to the outside of the core support, but the problem is I can't do that here because of the way John built this front end. So, all right, well, just stay tuned for more dumb shit. Yeah, I'll see y'all later. Thanks.